Hello, and welcome back to the Whispers of a Machine. Yeah, the first episode we came to the Nordstrom to investigate a murder. What happens to be there has been two murders over here, and last thing we did, we talked to the commissioner of the police, and now we are going to clinic over here to investigate the first body. Nice. Nurse.
Hi there.
Hello.
Thought I'd introduce myself, since I'll be coming here a lot. I'm Agent England, Central Bureau.
Oh, nice to meet you. It's a relief to have you here. We're all shook by these recent killings. Sure, the doctor's excited, but even his morbid curiosity has limits, you know. After all, we mostly treat coughs and the occasional broken limb here.
I get it. I'll do my best to help. Oh, by the way, I'm supposed to go to the morgue. Where's that?
Down the stairs on your left.
Great, thanks.
Huh. Can I show the picture?
I don't want to share that with her.
Why not?
I hope you can help.
Ah. Stairs down.
A list of admitted patients. I don't recognize any of the names. I'm guessing those contain patient files and such.
Okay.
An old freight elevator of some kind. Likely out of order. Healthy looking plant.
There's the door over there. Check that out.
Locked.
I see. Yeah, stairs down to see the body. Thank you, nurse. Bye bye.
Don't worry, Maya. You'll be put to rest soon. I know. Sorry about the delay. I was needed urgently out of town.
Well, that's a creepy one.
Oh, hello there. Me and this old gal have been expecting you.
Well, hello.
Talkative, is she?
Oh, no doubt. The dead have a lot to say, you know. Sometimes more so than the living.
Is that so?
The living are fickle and prone to deceit. Once dead, we can't hide things anymore. Not from me, at least.
Huh. I agree. These days people must prove themselves trustworthy before I can rely on them. Hmm? That's the way we need always to tell that someone's hiding. I'm sorry you feel that way. I think most when men and women out there are sincere.
I agree. These days, people must prove themselves
Yeah, take the first
trustworthy
one, yeah.
before I rely on them.
Now that's an attitude I can get behind.
Now, I'd like to ask some questions.
Sure, go right ahead.
Ugh.
Any theories on Carl's murder?
Not yet. I'll need to see the body first.
Well, that's true.
Do you know where saffron is grown in Nordsund?
I'm afraid not. We have plants all over, but botany is not my area of expertise.
I see.
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
Huh. Yeah, we have to go through all these again.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
No. When I heard he was murdered, I didn't even recognize his name. I had to check my records to realize that I've treated him. To be fair, I've had many patients. But he must have been cursed with one of those awfully forgettable faces.
All right. Anything out of the ordinary in his medical history?
Sorry. Can't go into detail. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know?
Keep it vague then.
Well, okay. Let me put it this way. I doubt you'd learn much from his file.
Noted. Thanks.
I forget to put that on. Damn it.
What do you think of Gabriel?
Your average policeman. I have no strong opinion about him one way or the other.
Mystery
I'm
woman.
looking for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
I can't help with that. I didn't know Carl on a personal level.
What do you
Mr.
think of
Anderson.
Commissary Anderson?
I think he does a fine job. He's been instrumental in making sure that I can work under such good conditions.
Yeah, this place is surprisingly well equipped. Definitely on par with our facilities in the city. What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
She can be quite an unpleasant woman. I can't say I've enjoyed my few interactions with her.
Maya
Did you know Maya
Strand.
Strand?
Not really, but I enjoyed listening to the occasional lecture of hers at the museum. She had quite an intellect, that woman.
So she wasn't a patient of yours?
Oh, she was, but that's all confidential, so I can't say much about it.
I understand, but anything you can share would help.
Well, during the autopsy I noticed that she was unusually worn and feeble for her age.
Okay. And what does that tell us?
For one thing, that she would have needed help with the more physically demanding tasks of the museum.
Got it. Thanks. What can you tell me about yourself, Doctor?
Oh, me? I suppose I would qualify as a workaholic. Most of my time is spent here.
So how long have you been practicing medicine?
Must be 16 years now, I believe.
Ah. And you're the only doctor in Nordsund?
Yes, but we have good relations with the other settlements. We collaborate and pool resources when necessary.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie. Oh, one last thing. I've been told that the second body is on its way here. If you come back later today, I should be able to tell you something about it.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Do you recognize this couple?
The man is clearly the second victim, Carl. As for the woman, it's too hard to tell given the damage to the photo.
What do you make of this?
The handwriting looks feminine, but I'm not sure what to make of the contents.
What about this one?
Do you know what this opens?
Not a clue. But it looks like a one-of-a-kind key.
Ever use something like this?
I haven't, no.
Huh. Oh. Nothing here, nothing here.
Multiple stab wounds, sizes approximately the same as the other body. I'd say the MO looks similar to the other murder.
Blade shape. Okay, so it's the same blade shape. Okay.
I suppose that's where the doctor writes down his autopsy reports.
Ash collector.
Appears to be a small crematory. I think that's for collecting the ashes after a cremation.
Scalpel. Yeah.
This might be useful.
Yeah, just take it. Why not?
I'll wash my hands when I go to bed. Plenty of time still to get my hands dirty.
Lockers.
One last waiting room before the... I suppose that's where the doctor writes down his autopsy reports.
Don't we need to use power?
I don't think extra strength helps there. I don't think
So.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
So we
I
need.
suppose that's where the doctor writes down his autopsy reports.
I hope you can help the doc.
I'm guessing those contain
What we have here?
various medical supplies.
Okay.
Looks like no patient is admitted at the moment.
Let's put the scanner on. Nothing.
I don't need any
Faucet.
water right now. A portable medical kit with all the essentials. Unused bandages. Would come in handy in a pinch.
Blue box.
It's filled with cannulas, those little needle things used to connect an IV. I don't think I need one right now. An old pre-collapse monitor, probably not connected to anything.
Okay, nothing here. What are we gonna do with the scalpel then? Why?
Technically I could, but I'm not sure of what I'm trying to do here.
Oh yeah. Now we're gonna go to the Maya's apartment. Perhaps we need something from there, but do we need this north school? So probably we need to cut some from the Maya's body.
Sounds like a class is in progress.
But what happens if you do it anyway? Then policemen or women will come and arrest you.
Whoa. Harsh.
It's the law. We mustn't make things that can think for themselves.
But my parents created me, and I can think for myself. Did they break the law?
You make a good point, Alicia, but that's quite different.
Different how? I don't get why it's more dangerous to create a thinking machine than a thinking person.
You think too much, Allie.
No, that's good. You should always ask questions like these.
Alright. And now we go upstairs. Yes.
Alright, Maya's place. Let's see if I can find any clues in here.
Okay, the Maya was botanist. Is the right word?
Some old pre-collapse gadgets, probably for the museum.
Machine.
Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients.
Okay.
Nice collection of mushrooms. Looks like the edible kind.
Or the magic ones.
Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway.
Okay, shelves.
Looks like various plant samples.
Plants.
Not sure what kind of plants those are. Maybe medicinal? Doesn't look like vegetables anyway. This crude bed looks regularly used.
Smart scan time. Any clues over here? Mice bio. Fingerprints over here.
Oddly dense cluster of prints on the corner of this panel here.
has checked the bed. Matching Dana, so it's Maya. Okay, so panel.
A hidden safe. Locked, unfortunately, but there's the keyhole.
Is this key? Oh,
It's a fit. Huh. Since this key was hidden by Carl, it looks like we have a clear connection between the two victims. Let's have a look. A few bags of rare seeds, a bar of platinum, some coins, and a book. The book looks important. I'll take it. Maya must have hidden it here for a good reason.
okay.
Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients. The title is The Conduit Codex. Now, wait a minute. This can't be the conduit, can it? Those crazy zealots trying to resurrect AI? I think this case just got a lot more complicated. There was a written piece of paper used as a bookmark. I put it aside. Let's have a look in the book.
Creed of the Conduit. I trust in my mind. God is my mind creation, conceived in any mind and born by it. God is my mind extension, and like child was mother. Okay. Gerd, sister of faith. A parent asked his future child, "If you turn wicked, can I stop you? Rein you in like a prancing steed, stomp you out like fleeing spark?" And the judge replied, "I can't be failed and left forlorn, whatever, but never stopped nor made unborn. Melinda, sister of prudence, awake a new year break of day. You're welcome not to overstay. Do not rush, but please remember that which burned has turned to ember. He who raced upon the meadows now does rest in the pleasant shadows. She who hurried but still was late, you took her time to contemplate." Poetry. Pilgrim's Prayer 1. I am invigorated by my faith. 2. I gazed at the skies to ensure that the path is clear. 3. I strike down my foes, blessed with incapable aim. 4. I'm nearing my goal and I press forward full day. I have found your heaven, God, and may finally rest your side. What is this? Huldra. Okay.
This
Note
was
from
used
the
as a
book.
bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Consul PW, think new, Katerina.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway. It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim.
Okay. Robot arm.
A trophy in the shape of a robotic arm with a plaque. Winner of the 2041 annual Nordstrom Awards, Sebastian Strand. An old relative of Maya's?
Perhaps. Uh-huh. Machine.
I have no clue what the...
Machine. Chair.
Looks like a hard and uncomfortable chair. Wouldn't risk falling asleep on the job in that one.
Nope. Bed plants, mushrooms, is nothing. No. Everything we got. Oh yeah, we need the powers to get. Yep.
No, I'll leave her to her job for now.
Okay.
This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Consul PW, think new, Katerina. Doesn't look like I can enter.
Okay. Well guys, I'm gonna leave this episode right here and stay safe and see you next time. Bye!